Hi guys, my previous video was about nutrition. This video will be about mindset and procrastination. So, I'm not sure, well, I wouldn't know what you guys know because I don't know which videos you've watched, but procrastination is something that I have been struggling with for a while, both with my business as well as school, grad school. And the reason behind that is because when it comes to grad school, I didn't really, I reached this point of like questioning why am I in school and why don't I have my clients, you know? And I guess my frustration with not having my clients kind of made me want to be rebellious and not do school either, because I felt like instead of just accepting that I have to build more, I have to grow more, I have to allow people to come across my brand and just continue with the systems I'm using, I felt like, well, I must not be doing something right, so I need to spend more time on figuring out what the right thing is to do, right? And yeah, so that led to me kind of having a resentment with going to school and feeling like it was pointless at times. But I genuinely don't feel like it's pointless. I genuinely do enjoy being in school. It was just that rut I was in at that particular moment. And also me having unrealistic expectations because I'm typically a highly internally motivated individual, but I've been struggling with procrastination in some facets since I started grad school, you know. Prior, it was because I had a full-time job, and when the weekend came, I was kind of burnt out, so giving my papers my all in advance wasn't really feasible. Now it's like I don't have a full-time job, but I'm learning a lot when it comes to the business and taking different opportunities, and I'm creating a lot when it comes to like products and programs and marketing and so I thought I would be so much more free, which I am free, but I also have to allot my time to work, just in a different way for myself instead of someone else. And I don't have anybody externally motivating me. I don't have anybody like, Bianca, did you create da-da-da? Did you create da-da-da? I need it, da-da-da. So yeah, when it comes to procrastination, I get it. I would agree that 9 times out of 10, if you're procrastinating, there is a fear. Sometimes a deeper fear than other times. Or you might just be burnt out and you need a little break and you need to give yourself some patience. But regardless, the best, I don't want to say solution because I'm not trying to resolve the problem with this, but the best decision I have made is to just do it, right? You kind of already know where your starting point is. Spend 20 minutes on that. For example, schoolwork. I was procrastinating majorly. However, I had to at least check the syllabus. I knew that that was a starting point. Well, when I checked the syllabus and saw I had 3 assignments due, in about 30 hours, I had to get on it. You know, there was no longer this excuse of, there was no longer the ability to avoid it. That's what it was. There was no longer the ability to avoid it once I knew I had a lot of work to do in a short amount of time. And yes, I freaked out. Yes, there's this like process of like, can I even get it done? Should I even try? I should probably just drop out. But you just have to keep getting through it. Same thing with a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was last week when I was pretty much only walking and I knew I wanted to lift because I definitely want to tone and I need to do some more lifting now that I have more free time right now. But anyway, new lifting was a great thing for me to take advantage of. However, I didn't really want to, you know, I didn't feel like I had the energy to do it. Mentally, I couldn't get engaged, so I just did it. And as time progressed, I began to enjoy my workout. And for some of you that are in the beginning stages of whatever journey you're on, whether it's business, whether it is working out, whether it's your schoolwork, just the fact that it's new is overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that you don't have this confidence and like, yeah, I've done that before. I got this. That's hard. Give yourself room to accept it. Like, that's hard and it's okay to be in that place. Acknowledge it so it doesn't hinder you, which is something I struggle with. Sometimes it's like, I should be so much further along. But no, I'm not going to be further along because I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and it takes me to work through this space to get further along. I'm actually going to claim in existence that at some point I will enjoy taking care of business paperwork. That at some point my eyeballs won't just be going in different directions on this paper and getting lightheaded because I have no idea what I'm reading and no idea what I'm doing. I am claiming that into existence because I need it. I need it. I want to learn so much more about business and marketing and just the tax documents and whatever I'll have to file at all these different stages, and it's just hard to bring myself to do it because I'm typically overwhelmed with a different component of a journey full of health, and I might even be using those things to avoid having to go to these events because once it's on my schedule, I pretty much follow through with it. But I say this to say that at some point it will not be as overwhelming. It will be natural. And you know, when you're learning something new for the first time, it's a little bit tough. It's a lot of bit tough, you know. At first it's very exciting, you know, because it's like this new journey you're embarking on. Yay, and everything is just going to be amazing. And then you start, and then you see it's not so easy. And it's a little less yay, but you know, you're doing it, and then finally you have a breakdown. Why did I do this? Why did I think I can do this? What am I doing? I know. I've been that person. I saw that person off and on. Check in with me in 4 days and see how I'm feeling. That's exactly the point, is that you have an idea of what to do. Just freaking do it. Don't try to wrap your brain around it. Don't focus on the fact you don't have much energy to do it or you don't feel like doing it. Just do it. Just start. Your wind will come with you. Your energy will come with you eventually. It'll catch up with you. But if you never start, you never put yourself in a position to have to develop that discipline and to focus your energy on like completing a task, which is very much so easier said than done. I only know to make this video because I just worked through it on my own. I went through 2 weeks of literally waiting until the last minute to do every assignment, to the point where last week I did 8 out of my 9 tasks, right? And I was just like, well, at least I got 8 done because it was originally 4, which is complete bullshit, but because I could have popped out that other one and I had time to pop it out, but I just avoided it. But that was my own self-sabotage. But anyway, to the point where now I'm like, I got my work done in advance. I got so much done that I can go to school early. I want to go to school early when I had been avoiding going to school or not wanting to go to school, and it felt like, oh, I gotta do that. I want to go to school early. I am able to go to school early and focus on something else because I have broken through that barrier of procrastination, and I am going to keep up that momentum. And if I don't, I'll talk to you guys about it and help you know how I'm working through it so that you might be able to use some of those tools to work through it. But what helped me this week is just freaking doing it. I went to the syllabus. It gave me a level of accountability. It gave me a starting point of what I know I needed to do, and I just had to do it. And yes, there are moments of procrastination and watching cartoons and TV shows in the midst of it, but I got it done. Those cartoons meant less sleep though. Less sleep means less focus, less clarity. There were moments of doing the assignment that I felt exhausted, literally exhausted. You know, like that deep breath, like, oh, this teacher doesn't stop talking. That's how I felt, but it was doing my own paper. But I had to just keep going. I had to keep going, keep typing, keep going. And sometimes I needed a change of environment, you know, and a bit of a break, or a couple hours of break, or a whole nap, you know, you just, yeah. But I just did it. Just did it until it was done. And then instead of taking a break from like, oh, well, I got Tuesday's homework done, I guess I'll just chill out. No, I hopped right into doing Wednesday's homework. Whoa. And then after doing Wednesday's homework, I started to do a journey full of health work because I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of channeling this energy. At some point, I'm going to make a video or content around this whole second wind idea because that is magnificent. When you get to the point of being burnt out and exhausted and all of a sudden your energy comes back, it's way more focused the second time, it seems like. But that's as much as I can say about it because I don't fully understand it. Sorry for talking so fast. I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you guys to know that you can do this. I want you guys to know that if you started on the path, it is because you can see it through and it is meant for you. And yeah, it's hard, man. Bye-bye.